Good day. I'm Chief Petty Officer Tembiso Wilson Mapuleni. Today in studio we have Captain Belina Elizabeth Madonsela, the first woman officer commanding of SAS Saldanha. Welcome, Captain. How do you feel being the first woman officer commanding SAS Saldanha?
It's a great feeling. I won't lie to you. And it's something that you sit and ask yourself, is this really happening? And it's not just for me, it's not necessarily about being the first woman officer commanding, but it's about what impact and what value am I going to add in that environment? Am I going to be an inspiration to the people that I'm going to be leading? And also outside my unit, am I going to be that role model that people are going to want to look up to? Yes.
Now, Captain, growing up in Mpumalanga in a small village, can you tell us about your experience growing up?
Let me start by saying I am grateful of the way that I grew up. Yes, I was poor, and I think most people will relate to saying walking barefoot to school in winter is terrible when you're sitting in class where it's a cement floored, your feet underneath is like there's needles. You really preferred to be under the tree because it was also the classes, because we didn't have enough classes. But for me, the way that I grew up, I am grateful. And because of the values that my mother instilled in me, of us appreciating the little that we had, and that made me to even want to work even harder. And that's why even today I am continuing to work even harder.
And now your mentor, I believe that your mentor had an impact on your life. Can you tell us about your mentor?
With the values that was instilled in me, at school, even the teachers could see that I'm a disciplined child. And one of them, by the name of Mrs. Mhlanga, she took me in, and then she paid for my school fees in a very good high school by the name of Maushe Agricultural High School. And for that, I will forever be grateful, because not everybody gets such opportunities. And I took that opportunity with both hands. That's why I am here today and continuing to work hard.
Yes, Captain. And now with your experience in the South African Navy, can you tell us about your career and what you have learned throughout your career?
For me, in my career, I've learned that you must just work hard, and somebody is going to see that work, and that work is going to be rewarded. I've been afforded a lot of opportunities serving on board. SAC Saldanha is one of my highlights. Being the Staff Officer 1, assessment and selections, making a difference in somebody else's life.
Yes.
When you say, because I was responsible to select people to go for officers' course, for foreign learning opportunities, and developing materials where people lack or lack skills in terms of maybe computers and so forth.
Yes.
And also being the officer commanding of SA Naval Staff College. Also there I was blessed again being the first female there.
Yes.
And maybe it's following me. And I was not even anticipating this current appointment of being the officer commanding of SA Saldanha. So I am grateful for the opportunities that I've received thus far in the organization.
Yes, Captain. What is your message to the women in the South African Navy?
For me, I will say you look at my philosophy. I will say you look at athletes.
Yes.
Athletes, they know, all of them, they want to win gold. But when they start, or when they're standing there, in whether it's a shot put, whether it's long jump, whether it's running 100 meters, the focus is beating their personal best.
Yes.
But while beating that personal best, it means you're focusing on yourself, in growing yourself as a person. But in the same time, you must inspire others.
Yes.
So for me, I'm saying as women out there, we need to learn to be, we need to be inspirational to other people, or we need to inspire other women. And I feel for me also, my current appointment at SA Saldanha, it is an inspiration, or it gives hope to the young women out there, to saying, for somebody will say, if Captain Madonsela can be the officer commanding of such a prestigious unit,
Yes.
which is SA Saldanha, then it is also possible for me.
Yes, Captain.
Thank you.
And that is all from us today. Until again we meet next time, goodbye.